Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Cleveland Indians and the Minnesota Twins. Stepping up now, number 35. He will lead this one off today. And the new season is underway as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one.
3-10.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Buxton is after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
At the plate, Jose Ramirez. Previous meetings with Jake Odorizzi, pretty average results, 4 for 15. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him, and it's fouled away. 64 degrees our temperature here at first pitch this afternoon. Drilled right back up the middle. Base hit, and the Indians are into the hit column for the first time this season.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ramirez leads off first with one away. And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Batting fourth. The right fielder.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Kepler is going to have room out there as he puts the Indians leave one. It's the Tribe nothing. Twins coming to bat. Back after this on MLB Network. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
Hit down the third baseline. That's a hit, their first of the new season. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Number 2 has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. The 1-2. Hard sinker misses 2-2.
Looked to be a pitch that caught a lot of the plate right there, so that might be a little indication of the strike zone we can expect the rest of the way.
The 2-2. Grounded to third. Kipnis to Santana to get the double play.
Batting third.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Big man will try to bunt his way aboard. This is foul for the first strike. Kluber's ready. Here it is on 0-1. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting. Here's Carlos Santana now. Previous meetings with Jake Odorizzi. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. Fouled away. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Santana just rakes left-handed pitching. There's no real way to dispute that. However, he's not nearly as proficient when facing pitching from the right side. A ball and 2 strikes now. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Carlos Santana is retired to kick off the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The high fastball is in there.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
On to first, and there are 2 down.
Batting 7, the left fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig. And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. A 1-1 count to Puig. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. It's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Down. The next twin up, Mitch Garver. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The catcher.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great 2-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. So digging in now, Eddie Rosario. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Rosario.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Reyes moving to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting 5th.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler. Kluber steps into his windup. 0-1 pitch on its way. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
And he chased it in the dirt. Perez is after it. And the throw to first ends the inning. The second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Previous meetings with Jake Odorizzi. He's 4 for 14. He's ready. Here's the first offering. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. The relay. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
The catcher, number 55.
Now at the plate, Roberto Perez. First delivery to him on the way. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Roberto Perez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. The relay. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now batting, the third baseman.
In now for Cleveland. From the stretch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Comes set, the 0-1. And he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. And the runner's coming home. Don't want to forget about him. And he'll be tagged out heading toward the plate. And with now in the box, Miguel Sano. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber.
Third baseman.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. So one away now in the Minnesota third, and that'll bring up the big first baseman, C.J. Cron. Ball one, well below the zone. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Byron Buxton.
Here's Byron Buxton now. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's just 1 for 6. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Standing in, Jose Ramirez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
A 1 pitch on its way. And this pitch sails behind him at the plate as he has to arch his back that time. It's ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now. Just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. He just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Now batting, right fielder.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Franmil Reyes. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Garver gathers, and that ends the inning. Now batting, number 2. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The second baseman, number 2.
Looked like a sinker there, dipped a little below the knees. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. That's 3-1.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And that misses for ball 4. The leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
No balls and a strike to count. No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And it's fouled away. Hit out towards second. Kipnis is there. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Up next for Minnesota.
Stepping into the box, Nelson Cruz. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he lays off there 1-0. Cruz, or the boomstick as he's appropriately nicknamed, is a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
The left fielder,
into the box,
20.
Eddie Rosario. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Rosario.
Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. The set and the 1-2. Still 1-2. 1-2. Here it is. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Twins. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going. And he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game. So their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Gone to lead off the inning. Oye, como va? It's a solo home run for Carlos Santana, leaving him one shy of 200 for his career as the Tribe move out in front 1-0. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Yasiel Puig will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Hard hit toward the hole. And that's through for a hit.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
And he did an excellent job on the offensive side, not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Puig stands at first with 1 out. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Rosario is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Striding in, Roberto Perez, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
0-1 the count. 1 run, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far. And this one misses to the Cleveland backstop. It's even at a ball and a strike. Now a move over to first. Runner back safely. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 2-1. Weak off for second. That's a strike to throw down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. 2 out here and a runner at second. And a swing, and here's another big drive as this ball sent high and deep to left center field. And the long ball will burn him for the second time in the inning. Another home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Indians move in front now 3-0.
Well, that's the second home run of the inning, and their lead grows bigger. It's like a runaway train on a downhill slope right now. And the other guys are trying to throw twigs in the spokes to stop it.
Into the box now, number 35. Ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Now batting.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Throw over to the bag. Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now a throw over, and he'll be back in standing up. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. And another foul ball. The next 0-2 is looked at for ball 1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. 3 runs already home here. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Indians 3 and the Twins nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The right fielder, Matt Kepler.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground at first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Up next for the Twins, the third baseman, Miguel.
Stepping in, Miguel Sano, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there at the knees, strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. A pause and the 0-2. And it's 1-2. Big swing by Sano and a ball sent to deep left field. And that's a home run into the top tank. Two runs on the board after that home run by Miguel Sano. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Twins are back within a run. It's now a 3-2 ball game.
That one is definitely worth looking at again with our show track technology. It had plenty of distance to get out of the park, and you can see why when it's hit at 115 miles an hour. That's not something you see every day.
The batter.
Here's C.J. Cron now.
C.J.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. First time up, he went down looking. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
A 2-ball 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman. No outs, nobody on. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Popped straight up. Lindor will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
The center fielder, number 25.
Digging in, Byron Buxton. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
And a ball, 1-0. Still only one out in the inning. Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Now the 2-0 home. High in the air out to center field.
Naquin's under it.
2 gone.
Now batting.
Ready
Number
for another
2.
shot now. Number 2. It was a walk in his last trip. Kluber sets his sights. Here's the first pitch. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
2 out, nobody on. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Striding in for the Indians, Francisco Lindor. He'll get the sixth inning started for Cleveland.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Now the 1-0 is in there for strike one.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat, much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Reyes.
Ready once again, Franmil Reyes. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. First offering on its way. And that misses low and away, ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
The 2-1. Taken, strike 2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
3-2's our score here in inning number 6. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Carlos Santana will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. First pitch coming, here it is. And right into the shift. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. And it remains a 3-2 ball game. Digging in, Jorge Polanco. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Pulled toward right center field. Reyes moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting.
Designated hitter Nelson Cruz. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
The 0-1 pitch. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. 1 out, nobody on. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Now the 2-1 is high and outside for a ball.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Lindor scoops it up. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Now batting, pitcher.
Up next for Minnesota, Mitch Garver. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Here's the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Cut fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now. Swung on, missed. 2-1.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Kluber gets the sign. 2-1 on its way. The count now at 2-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order. They're down 3-2. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. 7th inning coming up with the Indians on top. But before we get any further, let's check out our game summary for the first 6 innings. Trevor May is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 65, Trevor May.
Striding in once again, Tyler Naquin. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Naquin.
First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. And this is high, a ball and a strike. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there. The 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Garver corrals it. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Now back. Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
In now is Yasiel Puig. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Hit hard up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he just manages to get his hand in. Into the box, Jason Kipnis, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. Puig, base runner at first with one out. Runner goes. Swinging a ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Up next for Cleveland.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Roberto Perez trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
A throw behind the runner at second, and he's back standing. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher. The 1-2 pitch. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. One left for the Tribe. They're up 3-2. Leading off the inning, Eddie Rosario, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
There's a drive out to left center field. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he'll get in at second base as the time runs aboard with a leadoff double. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts.
Your attention, please. Now,
so with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Tyler Olson.
Max Kepler will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with the runner in scoring position and still nobody out. Here's the first pitch to him. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball one. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. No one out with a runner at second. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike, 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Tried to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now. Full count to Max Kepler. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Fouled off. Once again, a 3-2. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Now batting,
Nick Whitgren
takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Miguel Sano will be his first assignment out of the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and 1 away. He's set. Here it comes. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. Whitgren, a California-born ball player. He was a 9th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Line drive, base hit. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
First pitch on its way. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Hey, I have no problem with that take right there. Reliever coming in. You haven't seen this guy for a while. Gives yourself a chance to calibrate what he's got.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the tying run is in to score from third.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
At the plate, Byron Buxton. No hit. First offering on its way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
The 0-2 home. And he fouls this one off. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he wastes a fastball high there. 1-2. The 1-2. Fastball, and that ran in and drilled him.
Man, that's going to drive the manager insane. He loses control of his release point, and now the go-ahead run moves 90 feet closer to scoring. He's going to have to make some good pitches now to get out of this.
Standing in now, number 2.
He offers at it and hits it in the air to left.
And that's going to fall for a base hit. The throw to the plate. He's in there at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
He's set, and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Naquin's on his horse. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. 8th inning coming up. Twins are out in front, 4-3. Tyler Duffy has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 21, Tyler Duffy.
Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, number 35. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 1-0 count. Here it is. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Two and one now to the Tribe's leadoff man. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. The numbers against Tyler Duffy. He hits at a .364 clip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Left side. One there. Back to first, but it's right over his head. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Well, when this play started, it all looked good. They get the lead runner, no problem, but he just doesn't make the return throw, and the hitter ends up safely at second. Not the result they were hoping for on what should have been a nice double play.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. Strike one to start the at-bat. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Grounded to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The right fielder, number 32.
So stepping in, Franmil Reyes, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. In there for strike one, 0-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Drive, base hit to right. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's a 4-4 game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Zimmer.
So now Carlos Santana, and a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. The set and the 1-0 into center field, line drive, base hit, and that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with two gone.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Jordan Luplow will come on now and pinch run here.
For the Indians, number 8, Jordan Luplow.
Now at the plate, Tyler Naquin in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses for ball one.
You could tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
Zimmer at second, Luplow on at first with 2 down. Ripped down the first base line, and that'll get past his outstretched glove. It's a base hit. And he's in safely at third as a run is also in, and with it they take the lead.
Now that,
boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Sergio Romo is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Into the box now, Yasiel Puig, as he'll take a look at ball one. Here's the 1-0. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. hits it high and deep out to center field. Buxton racing back onto the patio and gone. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. First home run of the campaign for him, and they double him up. It's 8-4.
See, I just don't understand that. He had an open base and could have pitched around him, but they challenged him and lost big time. That is one costly decision.
The batter, the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
In now, Jason Kipnis, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. But not before 5 cross the plate. Bradley Zimmer will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Jordan Luplow will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Here comes the first pitch.
Now playing first.
Strike taken up in the zone.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3-hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
1-2 to the Twins catcher. A runner at second, nobody out. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Rosario behind with an 0-2 count.
0-2.
Here comes another 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. Cruz, the runner at second with one away. And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally, so that'll set up the double play possibility with one away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Here's Miguel Sano. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important for them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
2 men are on with 2 men out. High and deep to right center. Naquin racing back to the track, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall, and they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. It's now an 8-6 ball game.
It's rare to hit a triple, but he's knocking on the door of history right now. In addition to that 3-bagger, which is the hardest one to get, he already has a home run and a single, so if he gets a double next time up, he's going to have a cycle.
You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Here's another 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 2 outs here with a runner at third, and it's fouled away. Still even at 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. Fouled away. And the 11th pitch is the charm as he strikes him out to end the inning. So coming to the plate, Roberto Perez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Roberto Perez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And look at this. A bunt attempt to start the 9th. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 0-2 once more. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. The throw down to first. 1 away. So the lineup flips over and digging in, number 35. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. To short. Polanco gloves it. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. Standing in, Jose Ramirez. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. Lays off 1-0. Two out, nobody on. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Buxton has it in his tracks, and the inning is over. Go down 1-2-3. The lead stands pat at 8-6. Mike Freeman is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Now playing first base.
Here comes the first pitch. And that misses, ball one. A ball and a strike.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he is into third base here with a leadoff triple.
Now batter.
And in the ninth inning, every team's goal is to bring that tying run to the plate, and he does that here. But I got to tell you, a single or double would have done the trick too. That was risky trying to stretch that thing, but it ended up working out in the end.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And he lays off for ball one. Buxton, the runner at third with no outs. The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Here he comes again, 1-2. 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 11.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a slider to start him out, but that breaks down and in for ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
The designated hitter.
Into the box now, Nelson Cruz. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth.
This is why you've always got to be careful with a runner on third. He went with the slider there and just overthrew it and spiked it into the ground. He's going to have a hard time letting that one go.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Nice AB right there. 2-out single in the ninth. You put yourself in a position to be the tying run. Now you have your boy coming up behind you, the winning run at the plate. Start loosening up the water cooler lids. We could have a walk-off happening.
Mitch Garver is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Lifted in the air to right field. And the 2-out thunder. This might set up a play at the plate. The tying run comes all the way around from first to score.
And that just pains the pitcher. They're already giving up a run in the inning, and he has 2 outs, almost out of trouble, but then serves up a mistake. The runner busted around the bases to score from first, and the hitter is in scoring position on second.
The 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. His career line against Brad Hand, he's 1 for 5. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And this is down. And that should do it. And the Twins are going to walk home the winner. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there.
The final line
Ended up
score for
collecting
this
3
afternoon's
knocks,
ball game.
including a home
For
run.
the
So
victorious
without
win,
him in the lineup,
9 runs,
I think
12
this might have
hits.
been a different story.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. In the AL Central, the Mets got 11 hits overall as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 7-3. The Rays combined for over a mind-boggling 20 hits as they got the extra innings win over the White Sox 8-6. The Tigers swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they bested the visiting Indians 5-4. The Mariners totaled 11 hits as they dethroned the Royals 10-2. The Toronto Blue Jays allowed only 5 hits in the game as they took down the Red Sox on the road 4-2. The A's combined to give up just 5 hits as they beat the O's in Baltimore 3-1. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim got the best of the Brewers at home 4-2. The New York Yankees had 12 hits as a team as they blasted the Astros 8-2. Howie Kendrick was a major force at the plate with 6 RBIs as the Nationals disposed of the Phillies 12-4. The Marlins picked up 14 hits in total as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 8-3. The Dodgers allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they beat the
Now that the rules are clear, it's time for the Home Run Derby. The round has officially started, so here we go.